Okay, here we are. We're back. Now I'm going to talk about the challenge of jurisdiction again. Now I'm going to read this, and hopefully, you guys will understand this. I'm going to tilt this screen back a little bit and see if it. Nope, doesn't work. That blue screen is just on my glasses, and I guess I sit up like this. And it's still there. I can see it. Well, I'm going to read my challenge of jurisdiction. I did this. It's something that I looked up. I did all the research on. Um, I have been working on this stuff for, well, since 2015. Yeah, 2015. Through just over 5 years. I mean, just over 5 years. And on one of my earlier videos, I explained how I got into it, the encounter with God, the conversation with God, the phone call with God, whatever you want to have. That's why I got started. So let's go through this real quick. This note at the top, I've got challenge of jurisdiction. Okay, you know what? When you send something to the court, especially something like this, if you're not going to use the um, clerk of courts, you don't have to use the clerk of courts for everything. No, you can send like this because you are acting as a people. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. Anytime you sign your name, okay, as a people, do it in red ink. Government doesn't like that. No, they don't like that. So let me go through this anyway. Here we go. Challenge of jurisdiction. Then underneath that, I have a little bitty writing right here. You see that? Something I decided to put in there. It says the Constitution of the United States of America is the supreme law of the United States of America. See? And all jurisdictions, whether they be town, city, state, or commonwealth, are subsequent to the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution. I put the Constitution, so if I ever say the Constitution, they're going to know what I mean. Because otherwise, if you just put Constitution, what, the Constitution of Indiana, the Constitution of Kentucky, what? So I just put the Constitution so they know what I'm talking about. This is I, comma, then it's got a blank right there. That's where your name goes. Printed. Okay? I, blank, the accused in these criminal proceedings am aware and do acknowledge and do understand that there are only two jurisdictions of law provided for by the Constitution of the United States of America. Notice I said provided for. I didn't say allowed. I said provided for because it's given to us. Okay? We did this. The people did this. Okay? We provided it to ourselves. Then it says military jurisdiction. Uniform Code of Military Justice, UCMJ. This jurisdiction covers those in the military or commit treason. I am not in the military, nor have I been charged with treason. Therefore, this jurisdiction has no authority over me. Admiralty jurisdiction. Uniform Commercial Code or maritime law. This jurisdiction covers those aboard seagoing vessels, not military again, and international contracts. I have not been aboard any seagoing vessels, nor have I knowingly and intentionally signed an international contract, nor is there a contract present. See, they have to have it present. See? Therefore, this jurisdiction has no authority over me. There's also common law. Notice I didn't say jurisdiction. Common law. It's common to the land. It's common to the people. Or the law of the land. This is not a jurisdiction. This law is of the people, covered and provided for by the Constitution of the United States of America. According to this common law, in order that I may be charged with a crime, there must be a valid signed complaint, which means an affidavit. Okay. they're going to swear. Okay? Violent sign complaint from a party charging injury or damage. There is no complainant. There is no complaint from an injured party, from an injured or damaged party, nor is there an injured or damaged party present. See, you're entitled to confront your accuser. See, which is required. Hence, there is no crime. Furthermore, I am aware that once jurisdiction is challenged, it must be proven. That's true. See, if you challenge jurisdiction, they automatically have to prove it. Okay, and there are some Supreme Court cases that actually cover this. Now, I'm not going to do everything for you because if I do everything for you, you're not going to learn anything. Now, let's see. Okay, well, let me start over. Furthermore, I am aware that once jurisdiction is challenged, it must be proven, and that listen to me, no action can be taken against me until such jurisdiction is proven. Ladies and gentlemen, they can't do anything to you. They can't put you in jail. They can't do anything to you, okay, until jurisdiction is proven. Also, the law requires that proof of jurisdiction to appear on the record of the administrative agency and the administrative proceedings. Okay, now what's that mean? It means if you're going to court, okay, they have to show in writing, okay, that they have proof that you do fall under their jurisdiction, and it also has to be part of the record. You know, when you give evidence to it, to the court or whatever, it has to be made part of the record. Okay. Therefore, I hereby challenge the constitutional jurisdiction of the charges. See that? I didn't put that in when I went to court. Constitutional jurisdiction of the charges. The charges are the subject matter. Yeah, I didn't do my homework. Otherwise, because every time when I went to my summary hearing, that wasn't in there. They denied. Of course, this is like 2017, so I wasn't sure of everything, and I was still learning. Yeah, subject matter. The jurisdiction of law and the charges. See? You have to tell them, because you can challenge the jurisdiction of law. It's like, okay, I'm challenging military. Is it under military? What are you talking about here? They want to know what you're discussing. I'm discussing the charges. Under what jurisdiction of law were these charges brought against me? See? That's the subject matter. Then you sign and date. Okay? And you send it to the court. Now, when you send this to the court, you send 2 copies to the court. All right? You send 1 copy certified. Okay? Make sure you get the receipt back so make sure. So you can say, yes, you got it. I got proof right here. And when you go to the mail, put somewhere on there. Just write it in really small. You can put COJ, challenge of jurisdiction. Or write out challenge of jurisdiction. That way, boom, you can prove that they got it. Okay. Now you send one certified and you send one standard mail. Why? Because if they don't sign for it, if the judge or the magistrate, whatever, tells his secretary, don't sign for that. Don't even go sign for that. So she doesn't. Now, did they get to court? Did the court get it? No, they didn't. But if you send one through standard mail, okay, you can prove you sent it. How? You got the certified copy. It came back to you, but still, you sent it. And see, around the bottom of mine, I said copies of this were sent by certified and standard mail. See, that's telling them, it's like, hey, I'm sending you 2 copies. I got proof that I'm notifying you, or I'm sending you this. So don't try any hairy shit with me. Okay? They're going to do it anyway. But now, once you send that to them, one other thing you do, you send a copy to the district attorney. Why? Because you have to let them know. See? You have to let everybody concerned know that you are challenging jurisdiction. Let's say you're a king or queen, whichever you want to go. You got your own little territory. And you have all these minions or peoples below you. And you want them to do all this stuff for you. How are they going to know to do it? Unless you tell them. See, you have to let them know what you want. That's what I'm doing. It's like, no, I'm challenging jurisdiction. Moo. Now, see, you have to show me that you do have jurisdiction. You got to prove that I was either military, or that I committed treason, or that I was on a seagoing vessel, or that I have an international contract. They can't prove it, folks. They can't prove it. All right? So when you're accosted by a police officer, the first words that should come out of your mouth, the first words, officer, under what jurisdiction of law provided for by the Constitution of the United States of America are you operating? You know what? You just messed up their day. Why? Because they don't know. They don't know the Constitution, man. They could give a shit less about the Constitution. All they cared about is their job and get the paycheck every week, which I can understand. I mean, I really can. It's a job. But, see, they also know that they are violating the Constitution. Okay? And if police officer comes up and you say that stuff to him, it's like, officer, under what jurisdiction of law provided for by the Constitution of America are you operating? He's like, what? What do you mean? Well, officer, there are only 2 jurisdictions of law. Don't tell him what they are. Don't tell him, no, don't tell him anything. Leave him in suspense, man. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Why? Because when you go to court, okay, what's the first question you're going to ask that cop? Officer, when you arrested me, what jurisdiction of law provided for by the Constitution of the United States of America were you operating? Well, I was operating under Warren County jurisdiction. That's where I live here in Pennsylvania, Warren County. No, you say you're not understanding my question, officer. Okay. Under what jurisdiction of law provided for by the Constitution? See, there's only 2 jurisdictions. Okay. He's like, well, I don't know. Then you go through it with him. Did you arrest me under military jurisdiction? No. I'm not in the military. You're not in the military. Okay. Did you arrest me under admiralty jurisdiction? I'm not sure what that is. Well, then, was I aboard a seagoing vessel? Or do you have an international contract that I supposedly signed? You can say, no. Then, officer, what jurisdiction provided for by the Constitution of America were you operating? He's going to say, I don't know. That's when you turn to the judge, magistrate, say, I want these charges dismissed due to lack of jurisdiction. Magistrate's not going to like that. Folks, they're not going to like that one bit whatsoever. There's my 15-minute mark. I'll catch you guys later.